And you got to really pay attention to him, because you could be in a defensive stance and he's like a foot off you and he can get it off over you. So you got to do a good job there. And then they got the Clark kid averaging 10 rebounds a game, or right around there, 9-8, 9-7, so 10 rebounds a game. And he's just flying through the air, going after every board, like relentlessly, almost Dennis Rodman style. And then when you get those two guys under control, the other kid comes in place, Rowley comes into place, and just hits threes left and right. So, they've got a three-headed, four-headed monster. It's not that the other guys can't score, but sometimes if you do such a good job on those other guys, then a guy you don't expect it goes crazy on you. So we're going to have to play, first and foremost, great team defense. That's going to be number one. I think rebounding is as it was at Parowan. When we were down, we weren't rebounding very well. When we got back and got the lead, we started to rebound better. We're really going to have to rebound the ball well tonight.
Now, is Parowan a physical team?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the most physical team we place in the league is Enterprise as far as physicality. They're solid. They lean on you and they do the things you do in basketball. And heck, I tell guys all the time, if you want a contact sport, take ballroom dancing. Everything else is pretty much collision, and basketball is the same way. So you got to be able to handle the physicality, handle what the refs are calling, adapt and overcome.
Absolutely. Okay, Coach, thanks, and good luck on your swing back through Region 13.
Hey, thanks. And that wasn't a disparaging remark for the dance team. I love dance teams, but that's just the way it is.
Absolutely. We'll set it back for these messages.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network pregame. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and it's an exciting time tonight. The upper gyms are open, the crowd's filing in, and it looks like a fun evening of basketball as the top two teams in Region 13 square off in the big concrete barn.
Yeah, I think this is a game that both teams are really looking forward to tonight. Only one loss for Parowan this year in Region Play, and it was against Beaver in a very close game over in Parowan. And you know, whenever they have to pull the top bleachers out in Beaver, you know that you're looking for a packed house. So I think we can expect a pretty good game today.
Well, and the Parowan student body is here, and they do such a great job. I love the Parowan student body. Last night, the girls' game, they were a lot of fun and very active. So we'll see if the crowd comes over tonight. The Beavers stand at 5-0 again in region, 4-1 for Parowan, and then Enterprise is 3-2. So a win by the Beavers would take them to 6-0, while a win by the Rams would make them 5-1, and that would match Beavers' mark. So it would tie those two teams for first place. And then Millard, Kanab, and Delta, all 1-4, will battle it out for right now for that last playoff spot. And again, only 4 teams go to the playoffs, and the Beavers and the Rams both trying to make it into that. We've got another break in our Beaver Sports Network pregame. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and tip-off of tonight's game. It's the Beavers hosting the Rams.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Welcome back to Beaver Sports Network. Is the presentation of the colors here at Beaver High School. We'll go ahead and take a break and let you listen to the Star Spangled Banner.
Our national anthem will be sung tonight by Spencer Burke, Jeremy Harris, and Chad Howard.
That's a nice rendition of the Star Spangled Banner for Jerem Harris, Chad Howard, and Spencer Burke. So happy to have you along tonight on the Beaver Sports Network, and I'd like to welcome everyone from Beaver County as well as Iron County as they listen to your Beavers and your Rams. First, the sponsors for the Beavers. Mike's Food Town, of course, they sponsor a player of the game, Beaver Family Dental, home of Statman Dave. If Dave's listening, hi Dave. State Farm Insurance, Brent Stapley, the agent there, Eagles Landing, Beaver Medical Clinic, Dairy Farmers of America, Coldwell Banker, Beaver Valley Chevron, Timberline Inn, Beaver Valley Hospital, Fish Lake Lumber, South Creek Shell, and Utah Independent Bank. Great sponsors of Beaver High School athletics. And first of all, starting for the Parowan Rams will be senior number 11, Jacob Smith. And another senior, Shandon Clark. He stands 6'4". He plays in the middle, averaging almost 10 rebounds a game. He's number 32. Number 33, Justice Walker, is another senior who starts. And Brendan Rowley, the junior, wears number 24. And then I believe Brett Hunter, is the other starter, number 22 for the Parowan Rams. And now starting for Beaver High School.
Starting for Beaver High School, we have number 0, Matthew Roberts, who is a junior. Number 4, Tyler Hoyt, who is a senior. Number 14, Kason Goff, who's a senior. Number 10, Gideon White, who's also a senior. And rounding out the top 5 for Beaver is number 11, Brownson Blackburn, who is a junior for Beaver High School.
So the Beavers starting 2 juniors, 3 seniors, and you'll see a lot of juniors off the bench for the Beavers. And we're underway here at Beaver High School. It looks like an exciting game. The gym is packed, and the upper bleachers are open as standing room only here at Beaver High School in the lower deck. And it looks like to be an exciting game. You can feel the excitement of tonight's game as this one has big implication. The Beavers would like to stay perfect while the Rams would like to even the score.
Absolutely, and these are the fun games where I don't think they really matter. It doesn't matter to these boys about standings. It's about we want to knock Beaver off Parowan thinking we want to beat these guys. They're undefeated. They beat us on our own home floor, and I think it's going to shape up to be a really fun ball game.
So welcome aboard tonight as the Region 13 top 2 teams square off. The Beavers leading 2A in defense and points allowed, as they've allowed almost 100 points less than the nearest competition. Gideon White will square off, and it's going to be taken by Brennan Rowley, and it's Parowan will have the ball to start the game. Jake Smith with it. Smith on the left side, gets it to Rowley. Off top of the key, that's Brett Hunter. Left side down to Walker. Walker looking inside for Hunter. Now has him. Brett baseline to Rowley. Rowley takes a shot. It's up, no good. Rebound, Branson Blackburn. Beavers on the run. Roberts up the left side, left wing. Gets to Blackburn. Blackburn wide open for 3. Doesn't take it. He hit a couple in Delta, and it didn't take that one. A little pregame nerves, I think. Early game nerves, that is. Blackburn with the ball, top of the keys, covered by Walker. Over to Goff. Goff is covered by Rowley. Top of the key to Hoyt to Blackburn. And man-to-man defense for both teams to start this game. Blackburn with it now. Takes a screen from White and kicks over to Roberts. Good job defensively by the Rams. Patient offense by the Beavers. Now it's Kason Goff, top of the key. Over to Blackburn. Blackburn fakes the drive, goes in on Walker. 8-foot jump shot up, no good. Rebound Goff. Goff pivots, goes up, wild shot, no good. Rebound to Gideon White. Ball's on the floor. Goff gets it to Roberts. Roberts, 3-point jumper is up, no good. Rebound Tyler Hoyt. Hoyt underneath to White. Kicks out to Blackburn. Blackburn fakes it. 12-foot jumper's up and in, no good. And the ball's down on the floor again, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Wow. Beaver 5-shot attempts. Beaver's grabbing 4 of those rebounds and then able to tie it up and get the jump ball. They are hitting the boards hard.
5 rebounds is almost a quarter in some games. So Matt Roberts on the left side, left wing, top of the key to Goff. Goff to Blackburn. Still no score in this one. 6:22 left in the first. Blackburn with it. Top of the key to Roberts. Roberts to Goff. Goff top the key to Hoyt. And Parowan being patient. Branson Blackburn drives, left hand layup with the right hand, up and in.
Beautiful drive on the left side by Branson Blackburn to score the first 2 points of the game.
So that's the first bucket of the game. 6-minute mark of the first quarter of play. For the Rams, it's Brett Hunter. Hunter looking for Walker, can't find him, does have Smith. Smith drives in, goes up, kind of a wild shot, but he'll earn some free throws, and he'll go to the line, shoot 2, and we'll stay here for that.
You know, he took advantage of that left-handed lane and just, you know, didn't get the shot, didn't even, you know, really come close. Was able to draw a foul, and maybe he'll get a couple from the charity stripe.
Gideon White with his first foul of the game, first foul of the game on either team, and Smith makes him pay. Smith seems like he's been around about 6 years. I think they gave him a medical red shirt as Jake started as a freshman, so he's very experienced and knocks down both free throws.
Those good players, it does seem like they stick around for a while.
So we're all tied at 2 as Roberts over to Hoyt. Hoyt takes a three-point jumper, shots up, no good. Rebound, White underneath. White goes back up, push, no call, he got it.
What a strong rebound by Gideon White and going back up strong as well. Great play by Gideon.
4-2, Beavers with the lead, Smith with the ball. Smith covered by Roberts. The 2 speedy point guards. Takes a screen by Clark. Smith, Walker, over to Rowley. Back to Smith. Parowan resets the offense. And in the corner is Smith. Smith with left-hand dribble. Looks on the baseline. Back to Smith. Walker with it. Now to Rowley. Rowley looking in the corner. Has Clark. Clark back to Smith. He takes a jumper over Robert. Shot up, no good. There's Hoyt with the rebound.
Parowan very patient on their offense, and they're getting some good looks.
On the right wing, it's Blackburn. Left wing, rather. Blackburn crosses over. Top of the key to Hoyt. That's a travel. Turnover on the Beavers. Said he left his feet. Hoyt feels like he kept his left foot planted, but it looked like a travel regardless.
Yeah, I hear he got away with one of those in Delta the other night, so maybe that he's catching up with him here in Beaver.
It's a good fake, but it looks too good to be true. Smith with it, top of the key, fakes a 3. Over to Clark. Shandon looking for Walker, can't find him. Dribbles out, now does find Walker. Walker in the corner, guarded by Blackburn. Drives in, kicks back to Clark. Left corner. Back to Rowley inside. There's Walker. Walker shot bothered by Blackburn. Up, no good. Rebound Hoyt. The Beavers continue to dominate the boards.
Beavers are all over the boards.
Blackburn drives in, a lot of contact, no call, and they will call a foul. And I think if Blackburn wouldn't have lost the ball, I think they would have let that go.
I think so too, and I think he was lucky just to get a hand on it. Otherwise, I think we would have saw somebody tie it up down towards the baseline.
Walker averages almost 12 points a game. It's his first foul of the game for Parowan. The Beavers with the 2-point lead. Blackburn looking for someone to throw it to. Finally does have Goff just in the nick of time. Roberts with it, right wing. Takes a drive, back to Goff. Goff takes a screen to White. And kicks back out to Blackburn. Beavers passing on the perimeter, looking on the inside. Has Goff. Goff covered by Clark. Over to Blackburn. Blackburn drives. Cut off by Walker. To Goff. To Roberts, top of the key. Fakes, drives over. And they're going to call a foul. This one's going to go on number 22, Brett Hunter.
You know, Parowan's playing some very aggressive defense. They're not letting the Beavers get a lot of looks, and when they're picking up the ball, they're getting in their face, and Beavers having to work hard.
So Blackburn underneath the basket has Roberts. Roberts fakes, 8-point jumper, up and in. Pretty shot under pressure.
Gave a little fake, the guy ran right past him, jumped, and then was able to shoot it and knock it down.
6-2, Beavers with that 4-point lead. Got 3:22 left in the first. Appreciate Cooter on the camera and computer, our production manager for tonight's game. On the left side is Smith. He's covered by Roberts. Takes a screen by Clark. Helped out now. They give him the space. Probably not a great idea, but it doesn't cause any harm. And another rebound for the Beavers, Goff. And now a turnover on the Beavers. Just one of those unforced ones. It'll be back to the Rams. How many rebounds so far?
For the Beavers, we have 9.
Nine Beaver rebounds.
No Beaver and none for the Rams. So
yeah, I don't think the Rams have an offensive or defensive rebound. Smith in the key. Over to Hunter. Hunter. To Rowley. Rowley on the right side. Back to Smith. 2:39 left in the first. Hunter with the ball now for Parowan on the left wing. Looking inside for Walker, can't find him. Back to Smith. Smith looks underneath. A little bit of backside help. Smith wisely doesn't throw it. Walker drives in around White. White blocks it. Walker gets his own rebound up. Shot up and in.
Wow, that was a beautiful move by Walker. You know, he didn't that drive, and he didn't make it. But guys on rebound went back up. That was a great move by Walker.
Getting White some good defensive pressure. Just a nice shot. 2 minutes left. 6-4. Roberts drives in left side. A lot of contact. Shot up. Count it. He's fouled.
You know, Walker was trying to take a charge. Had he just fell rather than take that step back, maybe he could have gotten it. But what a great move right there by Matthew Roberts.
Well, I think Roberts did a very smart thing. Rather than continuing through the player, he jumped straight to the right to make that shot. So the contact definitely favored the offensive player, and he makes him pay with the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Biggest lead of the game is 5 now, 9-4, favor of the Beavers. Rowley with the ball. On the right side to Walker. Walker looking underneath, has Hunter. Jake Smith trying to get a little bit loose from Roberts. Roberts staying close. Two similar players. Jake Smith capable of hitting shot, and as Coach Hillock said in the pregame, he can hit it from very quickly and in any position.
Very versatile and all-around skilled player.
Smith is going to pick up a foul on Tyler Hoyt. No call on the shot. No bucket on the fouls before. He called on Roberts. I thought that was on Hoyt. He might have been fouled twice.
Yeah.
He was at least fouled by Roberts on the arm.
And I would have said it would have been on Hoyt.
Inside, the ball's going to be knocked away, and it's going to be Branson Blackburn picking it up on the right side. Goes up, shot is up. Oh, call an offensive foul, and not a good call as Blackburn goes away from the player. The player fell down before Blackburn got there. But you got to give credit to Brett Hunter as he gets a first foul on Branson Blackburn.
You know, regardless of either of our opinion, he hit the floor hard. We heard it from up here, and he was able to draw that offensive foul on Blackburn.
So 9-4 our score, 3 team fouls apiece for these teams. On the left side's Walker now, covered by Goff. Walker in the corner to Smith. Smith again covered by Roberts. And Parowan playing catch on the perimeter. Drives in, travel. They got it. It was a little bit late, but they got it in the end.
Maybe we just have a little better vantage point from up here.
Well, Rowley made a nice move. It was just, his foot kind of jumped right at the end. Checking in for the Rams, number 10, Tanner Robinson. He's a senior. He'll replace Justice Walker with those 2 fouls. It's kind of gutsy of Coach Stubbs to leave Walker in there that long.
I agree. That the old rule, you get 2 fouls, you need to be sitting the bench till the half.
Wait, top the key to Goff. 45 seconds left in the first. Beavers by 5. Blackburn, right side, drives in. Gets to Hoyt. Hoyt, 3-point jumper. Not set, but the ball missed. The ball's up in the air, and it's going to be off of the Beavers. Parowan ball. Jake Smith with a heads-up play.
That was very smart of Jake. He knew he had nowhere to go with it, and he just threw it off a Beaver player so they could get the possession and go back on their end of the floor.
So with 30 seconds left, Parowan will bring the ball down. Maybe they'll go for a last shot. We'll see. Smith with it. Crosses the timeline. Rowley now with it on the right wing. Dribbles top of the key. Looks like Parowan's going to wait for the last shot. Hunter with it now to Smith. Smith way out. 14 seconds. Smith with the right hand dribble. Top of the key, down to 5. He's going to drive in, take a 12-foot jumper short, no good. Rebound goes to Roberts. At the buzzer, Roberts launches, no good. After 1, it's 9-4. We'll be back.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Beaver Sports Network, Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and our production manager, C-Dub. Appreciate him being here. And it will be, looks like Parowan basketball to start the second quarter. It's 9-4, and balanced scoring. We've got Roberts with 5 points, 2 for White, 2 for Blackburn. And on the Parowan side of the ball, Jake Smith and Justice Walker with a bucket each. Well, I should say 2 points. Smith with 2 free throws. Smith drives the free throw line, goes up, left hand shot up, no good. Couldn't buy that one. Pretty move, just couldn't finish. And Beaver's back. Off top of the key to Roberts. Roberts sets the offense to Blackburn. Blackburn on the left wing. He's covered by Robinson. Underneath to Gideon White. Gideon White point blank at the range. Clark on him. Shot up and in for Gideon White.
Wow, what a beautiful move. Good play by the Beavers, and Gideon just did the good old give and go and made it count.
Well, White continues his good play from the center position. He had a great game the other night at Delta, and he's already got 4 points tonight's game. He averages 4.4 points per game.
Gideon, very, very gifted athlete, not only in basketball, but in a lot of other sports as well.
Rowley with the ball, gets it into Hunter. Hunter goes up on the right side, and it's going to go out, but he'll be fouled and go to the line and shoot 2. Tyler Hoyt picks up a foul.
You know, credit this Beaver defense, like you said. Of the 4 points Parowan has, only 1 is a field goal. The other 2 are free throws. And where we're not seeing a lot of balance is on the boards. You know, Beaver has out-rebounded Parowan 10-2. And so, if anything, that could be where Parowan's really getting hurt.
First free throw's up and a miss for Hunter. He'll have another opportunity. First free throw miss of the game for both teams. They were 3 for 3, now 3 for 4 between them. And Hunter has another one. His shot's up and in. That's a lead to 4. 6 rather. 11-5. Matthew Roberts with it to Goff. Brendan Hutchings checked into game for White. Top of the key is Hoyt. To Goff. Goff covered by Walker. Little defensive switch inside. Pass intended for Hutchings. Too high. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, good thought. Just a little bit, well, just a way bit too high.
So Smith comes back. Gets it to Walker. Walker to Robinson. Robinson top of the key covered by Goff. Couple of fakes. Goff stays in. Has Smith now on the right wing. Underneath to Hunter. Hunter covered by Hoyt. Drives in, loses the ball. Kicks over. Ball's going to be stolen away. Branson Blackburn ahead of the pack. Goes on the right side. Going to go up. And no little contact, no call. It's going to be a rebound to Hunter for Parowan. On the left side now to Smith. Smith drives in, drives left, kicks in the corner to Robinson. He drives in. Almost loses it, gets to Walker. Walker, top key to Smith. And as you mentioned, the Beaver defense really doing a good job keeping it out, but Parowan's had some looks. Just having trouble buying a bucket. Smith drives on Roberts. Good defense. Shot missed. Rebound to Hoyt for Beaver, and Beaver's on the run. On the right side, it's Goff. Underneath, Hutchings, beautiful pass. Hutchings goes up. No good. There's Hutchings back for the offensive rebound. And he'll get it out to Blackburn, to Roberts. Hope you got all those stats. That'd be tough.
I'm scrambling, but I'm keeping on it pretty good.
All right, we're going to call you Statman Pepper here pretty quick.
I'm so excited.
On the right side, it's Hoyt drives in on the right side, goes up the layup, shot up. Oh, misses it, but he will be fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, and Hoyt right there where I'm not sure what his name is. Oh, Smith with that foul. What I like to see in Smith falling over and Hoyt, picking him up, and I love the sportsmanship on that.
We've seen that a lot this season. Two good teams as Hoyt knocks down the first bucket. But I agree, I love to see the good sportsmanship. Smith in and Goff out. Smith, a sophomore. And I also like the power that Hoyt went to the bucket with. Made a big difference. Second free throw is up and good as well. Biggest lead of the game is 8 now. At the 5:24 mark of the second quarter. Smith covered by Roberts. Top of the key. Over to Walker. Walker to Rowley. Rowley's shot up and in. Excuse me, Hunter, rather.
Good shot from the baseline. Good assist from Walker.
Yeah, Brett Hunter with all 3 points of for the Parowan Rams in the second quarter. And he's got 3 in the game. Beavers by 6. Hoyt with the ball. Top of the key to Roberts. Roberts fakes a 3 to Smith, now to Walker, to Blackburn. Blackburn drives baseline, has the angle, shot up. Oh, he missed. Another was point blank. Parowan's missed a couple, now Beavers missed one. Smith goes up. Over right side to Hunter. Hunter drives in. Get a jump stop. His shot pretty up and in. Beautiful shot by Brett Hunter.
That was a beautiful, this reverse layup with the arm. You know, was able to do what Branson just was not able to do just a second ago.
5 points in the quarter for Hunter. He averages 4.4 points per game, so he's already above his average in the first half. Blackburn with the ball on the left wing. Looking underneath. Takes a dribble back to Roberts. 4-point lead for the Beavers. It's a 3-0 run by the Rams. Underneath there's Smith. Smith goes up. Count it. He's fouled.
Wow, he went up so strong, with 3 Parowan players. Went up strong, was able to get the and one. Those are the plays you really love to see in basketball.
Yeah, very nice. And so Dylan Smith immediately makes his impact known as he knocks down that layup and has a chance to extend the lead back to 7. The biggest lead of the game is 8.
Parowan, though, they're starting to warm up on their end as well. They're starting to get some good looks, and their shots are starting to fall.
Free throws up and missed, and it's going to be Rowley with the rebound for Parowan. He'll get it to Hunter. Hunter will take the point for a second. And he's covered by Hoyt. Underneath there's Walker, drives in, 8-foot jumper, pretty shot for Justice Walker up and in.
Yeah, Parowan's starting to get warm. They're making some of those shots fall in the second quarter. We're not able to fall in the first.
Joe Hillock wants to take a timeout. We'll take it as well and be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal Paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
On the Beaver Sports Network, Scott Langford, and I've got Pepper and Cooter Gale with me tonight. Cooter, my production manager. Appreciate him being here tonight on the Beaver Sports Network. Big thanks to Centricom, Local10.tv, for taking care of us tonight on the internet broadcast. Hope you're enjoying tonight's game, whether you're from Beaver or Iron County. And as we have a lot of friends in Parowan and Paragouna, big shout out to all of them. 3:41 left in the half. It's Beaver by 4 with the ball. Coach Hillock calls a timeout. Didn't really like the direction the team was going. And now he gets the ball over to Roberts. Roberts top key to Blackburn. Blackburn drives to the left hand, goes up, splits it. Beautiful up and in.
Yeah, he missed the last 2 layups, but he was able to make that one count. What a great move he's got from the left side and able to make those layups just fall.
That might be the hardest shot of the night.
It was beautiful.
Hunter with the ball, top of the key. He's looking for Rowley, has him on the right wing. Back to Hunter. It's Beaver by 6. 3:03 left in the half. Rowley in the corner, takes a 12-foot jumper, shots up and good. No good, and that's Hunter. He'll pick up the personal foul.
The one thing that Beaver's doing that Parowan is not is Beaver's getting a lot of those rebounds and able to get a lot of those second shots off those first missed shots, and that could be why they have that slight advantage in the lead.
Well, Coach Hillock talked about before. He said when they were out rebounding in Parowan, I think they were up 17-10 at half, Parowan was. And he says, we got out-rebounded badly. Then when we started to rebound, that's when things changed. So I'm sure that was a point of emphasis in tonight's game. Roberts with it to Hutchins. Over to Goff. Goff inside to White. White goes up. Shot up, missed. No good. White gets the rebound. Shot goes up. No good again. He gets another rebound. He'll be fouled. And you got to credit Gideon White. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 putbacks, and now 2 free throws.
Well, talk about effort and heart right there. He did not stop. He missed it, pulled it back down, went up again, 3 times, and was able to make it count, get a foul, and he'll now go to the free throw line.
Brendan Rowley picks up his first personal foul. And for Gideon, it will be his first 2 free throws of the game. First one's up and in. Beavers have struggled from the free throw line this season, but tonight. They are now 4 out of 5 so far, with Gideon having another. Of course, that guarantees he'll miss the second one. That's the way the jinx works. Apparently the knock on wood worked, and Gideon knocks down the second free throw. The lead back to 8. That matches the biggest lead of the game, and that's at the 2:32 mark. Walker with it, drives baseline, pretty move, shot up and in.
He took advantage of that lane. Took advantage of that left-hand lane, drove baseline, and made it count.
Walker with 6 points in the game for the Rams. And it's Hutchings, left side to Goff. Goff takes a screen from White. Drives in, free throw line, jumper, no good. Rebound, Hunter. Hunter with it, pivots, goes up. Good defense by White, but Hunter scores it anyway. Now Roberts drives in, layup high up off the rim, no good. And it'll be a Parowan Ram. And they'll take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 1:44 left in the second. It's 19-15 when we come back.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Welcome back to the Beaver Sports Network at the Carl Truman Gymnasium on the campus of Beaver High School. It is not the concrete barn. It's actually a high school gymnasium named after Carl Truman. So happy to have you along. It's 19-15. Parowan within 4, and they've got the ball. Justice Walker with the ball. Walker top of key on the right wing. Now to Hunter. Hunter's been a force in this first half. Rowley. Clark, now Walker again with it. Corner, it's Hunter. Hunter back top to Justice Walker. And Parowan continues to play catch with it. Shannon Clark to Smith. Jake Smith to Hunter. And Parowan patient in their offense is Justice Walker. Jake Smith now in the corner. Down to a minute left in this first half. Smith will reset the offense yet again. Good defense and patient offense. Smith left side to Hunter, looking inside, can't find anybody. Has Walker top of the key. Top of the key rolling now. Over to Hunter. Hunter thinks about a three-point shot, does take it. Shot is up, no good. Rebound though to Clark. Clark back to Hunter, back to Smith. Down to 35 seconds left. Now we'll see if Parowan will back it out and take the last shot of the first half. They might. They're down 4. Smith with a left-hand dribble, over to Hunter. Looking inside for Walker, he's covered by Hutchings. Walker drives in, kicks back out to Smith. Smith with 17 seconds left in the half. Resets near the timeline, left-hand dribble. Roberts, quick feet, good defense. Smith drives in, takes a 6-foot jumper, no good. Rebound to Clark. Shot is up, no good as well, and Gideon White picks up another rebound as the half ends. Oh no, foul called. With no time on the clock. It definitely happened beforehand, but it'll be a foul on, I hope it's not 33 for the Rams. That would be tough. Oh, Clark will pick up his first personal.
And you know, them being in the bonus, White's going to go and have the 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yeah, he'll do 1-and-1 with no time left on the clock. And we'll see what happens. Oh, as you say, Walker's got to move up above the stripe, and if he doesn't, then he's doesn't count. That's White. White makes the free throw. He's 3 for 3, so he earns another opportunity. He moves the lead back to 5, and this is a big turn of events. Could have been down 4, now 5, maybe 6. Shot is up and no good. So 5-point lead is our halftime. It's 20-15. We'll be back on the Beaver Sports Network.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
Welcome back to the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, and I'm going to be joined here by Cooter Gale as he's going to take his first stab at being an announcer at halftime. And Cooter's our production manager, and Cooter has been our production manager all year long, and we do appreciate him being here on tonight's broadcast. And Cooter, as you look at this game, tell me something you've noticed.
Well, I've noticed that Beaver's really dominated on the rebounds.
Yeah, they really have, and you know, I'm not sure exactly. We'll get the stats from Pepper here in a minute, but I mean, they've really played well in the rebounds, and they've blocked out quite well. Now, as far as your experience as a production manager on the Beaver Sports Network, what's been the most challenging thing for you?
Keeping up with you.
What do you mean? I'm very clear with all my instructions.
It comes to commercial, you're like, go to commercials, hurry up!
And then it kind of is a panic moment for you on the air?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Cooter. Now we're going to send it back to the studio for these messages. And a big thanks to our production manager, Cooter Gale, for being with us on tonight's broadcast.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more.
As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers!
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked number 1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank number 1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Welcome back to Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and we hope you enjoyed the interview with Cooter Gale. Again, a big welcome to all of our friends in Iron County, as well as all of your listeners, our faithful listeners on the Beaver Sports Network. Although, judging by the crowd, I'm not sure anybody's home listening to this.
You know, I don't think so either. There's a lot of people here, and it's great to see so many people out supporting both teams. It's a great atmosphere. It's been a great ball game, and these are a lot of games that are a lot of fun to be at.
Just a reminder, you can watch this game at any time on YouTube. Just search Beaver versus Parowan 2015, and you'll be able to watch this game in its entirety with all the interviews and fun stuff. Right now it's 20-15. It's halftime, and let's take a look at some of the scoring. The Beavers scored 9 points in the first, 11 in the second. The Rams scored 4 in the first, and they matched the Beavers 11 in the second. So that 5-point lead, same as the end of the first quarter.
You know, and I think one of the keys that to Beaver keeping the scoring down has been keeping Smith to only 2 free throws in the first half.
Yeah, it really is. And if the Beavers, they don't let people score a lot. And in the first game, the Rams only scored 39, and they're under that pace now. And the Beaver defense has been pretty effective, but you can't really fault the Parowan defense either. They've only allowed 20.
Oh, no, absolutely. Both teams are very evenly well matched. You know, the one advantage Beaver has over Parowan at this point is rebounding. They've out-rebounded Parowan 16-9 that first half, and a lot of those rebounds have come off second, third, and even fourth shots. And when you get that many shots, and that many looks at the basket, eventually they're going to fall. And so one of the things I think that Parowan's really going to need to work on this half is just, is hitting the boards a little bit harder and looking for those second and third opportunities on the offensive boards.
Let's run down some individual scoring real quick. 5 points for Matthew Roberts, 2 for Tyler Hoyt, 7 for Gideon White, leads all scoring. 4 points for Branson Blackburn and 2 for Dylan Smith. For the Rams, leading scorer, it's matching White for leading scoring honors, is Brett Hunter. He averages 4 points a game. Here's an interesting thing. The 2 leaders for the Beavers, it's 7 points for White, who averages 4.4, and 7 points for Brett Hunter, who averages 4.4. So those 2 players have basically canceled each other out. So 7 points for Brett Hunter, 6 for Justice Walker, and 2 for Jacob Smith. So it's second half action here, and here's Pepper Gale with the Beaver Family Dental keys to the second half.
Keys to the second half for the Beavers. The Beavers are going to have to keep up with their tenacious defense. Keep looking for those scoring opportunities. Be patient on offense, and keep hitting those boards. For the Rams, they have got to start hitting the boards just a little bit harder, looking for those second, third opportunities to score. Both teams only two turnovers each for each team. They're handling the ball well. We've actually seen some pretty evenly played basketball between both teams. And second half action is going to see, it's going to be a really good second half to see who's going to end up winning this ball game.
And I'm going to add 1 point is Jacob Smith, I think, will be a key in the second half. If the Beavers continue to hold him well below his scoring average, it bodes well for the Beavers. Matthew Roberts with the ball to start the second half. The Beavers up by 5, and Goff with it. Back to the starting lineups for these two teams. Hoyt to Goff. Goff on the right wing to Blackburn. Blackburn kind of deep in the court. Back to Roberts. Beavers reset. Left wing to Hoyt. Back to Blackburn. Blackburn covered by Walker. Looking for a cutting Roberts. Can't find him. Good defense. Back to Goff. Both teams patient in their offense. Man-to-man defense. Very aggressive, but clean and good. Roberts underneath. And he's going to go up. Shot up. No good. Rebound going to be taken by Smith. And ahead of the pack goes Walker. Blackburn there, however, stops the fast break.
Roberts, unfortunately, just a little too short when he got it underneath, and he just couldn't get over that Ram who was defending him. But still, very good play and a good look by Roberts.
With the ball, Smith, top of the key. Smith will take his time. No score yet here in the third. It's still 20-15. Beaver with the lead. Walker covered by Goff into Rowley. Rowley pivots, goes up with a follow away. Pretty shot up and in.
Beautiful fadeaway jumper in the paint. Those are just one of those shots where all you can do is stand with your hands in the air and hope to get a rebound.
There's nothing you can do to block a fadeaway shot unless you foul. On the left-hand side is Blackburn. Blackburn covered by Walker to Hoyt. Hoyt to Roberts. Beavers by 3 to Goff. Beavers continue to roll. Goff, top of the key to Hoyt to Roberts. Looking inside to White. Back to Goff. Both teams kind of mirroring each other. A lot of pressure on the ball and good defense and patient offense. Roberts drives baseline around Hunter. Roberts in a little bit of trouble underneath the basket. Goes over. 3 seconds called on Roberts. And just couldn't quite get away. Picked up his dribble. One dribble too early.
And that was a good call by the official. I'm not sure. I couldn't see who was cutting the lane. It would have. I think the Beaver Hoyt would have had a scoring opportunity, but he was just in the paint just a little bit too long.
So Smith with the ball. Parowan already with a 2-0 run here to start the third. And it's Hunter with the ball. Hunter looking for Walker. Can't find him, but does have Smith. Smith with Roberts close to him. Smith goes out. Kicks over to Hunter. Back to Smith. 6 minutes left in the third. Smith to Rowley, looking inside. Can't find him. Trying to get into Clark. Now Clark has it. Knocked out of bounds off of Roberts. And it'll be Parowan basketball.
And one thing I was noticing right here on this Beaver defense is they're talking a lot. They're switching on the picks, but then recovering very quickly. And that's it's really an essential thing to be able to talk like that and communicate in man-to-man defense like this.
Walker to Clark. Clark's jump shots, no good. Rebound to Roberts for Beaver. So 20-17, that 3-point lead for the Beavers. They have the ball. And it's Roberts covered by Hunter to Goff. Goff to Blackburn. Blackburn covered by Walker. Blackburn drives in, loses the ball, loses footing, and it's going to be picked up by the Rams. Over to Walker. Walker stopped by White. Top of the key, Hunter. Over to Smith. Smith, long 3-point jumper. Oh, foul. Count it. He scores.
Wow, and that's what you were talking about, Scott. They left him alone 1 second too long, and he made them pay. And then to foul on a 3-pointer, especially when they make it, that is never anything you want to see happen.
No, a chance for a 4-point play. Parowan might take their first lead of the game. Second foul on Tyler Hoyt. Free throws up and in. Parowan takes the lead at the 5:19 mark. They've started off with a 6-0 run to start the third quarter play. And they're up 21-20. Goff with the ball on the left wing. He's covered by Rowley. To Hoyt. Hoyt drives. Ball's loose on the floor. Hoyt picks it up underneath. Gets it to Goff. Goff back to Hoyt. Hoyt with the fake to Roberts. Goff to Blackburn. Roberts, top of the keys, covered by Hunter. Underneath it's Blackburn. Blackburn covered by Walker. Blackburn, 6-foot shot up, no good. Rebound to Hunter. And right now the Rams are owning the boards. Clark has it, back to Hunter. Right wing to Smith. Smith drives in, and he's going to pick up another foul. I believe they might call this on Matthew Roberts. No, they'll get on Tyler Hoyt, his third.
You know, in the Parowan, they've come out this second half, this third quarter, with a fire lit underneath them.
Timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. 4:32 left, Parowan by 1 when we come back.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network, and the Parowan Rams have been on fire. They've opened up with a 6-0 run, and the Beavers unable to buy a bucket in this third quarter, but you got to credit the Parowan defense.
Absolutely. They've also caused 2 Beaver turnovers early on in the third quarter. That's all they had the whole first half. They've come out, like I was saying before, with a fire lit underneath them, and they're wanting to win this ball game.
2 team fouls now. The ball's loose on the floor. Rowley out to Hunter, and he's covered by Goff. Hunter will back it out near midcourt. Now Walker. Walker inside to Clark. Clark goes up. Nice shot. Oh! Gonna call a jump ball. That's the correct call. I'm not sure anybody blocked it. I thought I just went up and down.
No, I was going to say he traveled. He jumped before he had the ball. Holman got it right. Turnover on the Rams.
Holman did a nice job of coming over and overruling that. I didn't think it was blocked, but then I thought maybe I missed something.
No, he jumped, and before he was able to, I think he was waiting for that contact and didn't get it, and that's why he didn't let go of the ball. But Holman did catch that travel.
So the Beavers still yet to score almost halfway through this third quarter. It's 21-20 Parowan with a 1-point lead. It's a great game, as you would expect, from the top 2 teams in Region 13. Roberts with it. And it's going to be a pass taken by Smith. Smith on the left side. It's going to go up left hand. Shot up and in.
Smith has come alive this second half. He has definitely made the momentum turn. This game has been all Parowan this third quarter.
6 straight points for Jake Smith for Parowan, and that's now an 8-0 run. Blackburn with the ball. Top of the key to Hutchins, who checked in to Roberts. Roberts to Blackburn. Top of the key. He's covered by Walker. Over to Goff. Goff fakes to Roberts. And the Beavers not getting inside like they did in the first half.
No, Parowan's doing a very good job of clogging up the paint and making them look for those outside shots or work very, very hard to get inside.
Goff drives in, beautiful kickoff pass to White. His shot, up and in.
Just like that, Beaver does it. And Gideon White, wow, he is just playing an exceptionally all-around good game tonight.
He's already got 9 points in the game for the Beavers. Hunter, 3 points from the front. Someone missed their assignment, and Parowan goes up 4.
Yeah, Coach Hillock not happy with that.
Matt Roberts with the ball, top of the key. He's covered by Hunter. He just hit the bucket. Picks up his dribble, has Blackburn. Blackburn back to White. And the Beavers continue to play that passing offense. Blackburn with it, over to Roberts. Roberts has it to Hutchins on the baseline. He's covered by Smith. Hutchins drives, over to Goff. Goff into White, back to Goff. Goff goes up, shot no good, but he'll be fouled by Rowley.
A very good, give and go play where Goff went, back underneath the basket, and then from the left side wasn't very strong, wasn't able to get the basket, but still able to, draw the foul.
Second foul on Brennan Rowley. First team foul of the second half for the Rams, and the shot by Goff is up and in.
Goff seems to be a very consistent free throw shooter. When he's at the foul line, he looks very confident and is just able to, step up there and get those free points.
Well, in that overtime game at Delta, he was 4 out of 5 from the field, from the free throw line. And second free throw is up and in as well. 2 out of 4 in the game before that. Now 2 out of 2 tonight, and the Beavers cut the lead to 2. Smith to Rowley to Walker. Look underneath. Smith has it on the baseline. Backs out. Gets it to Walker. To Rowley. Rowley drives on Goff. Pull up. Jumpers up. Pretty shot up and in. Hard to stop that one as well.
You know, as cold as the Rams were in the first half, they're making up for it this second half. They are making some beautiful shots.
So the 4-point lead matches Parowan's biggest of the game. 1:45 left. Goff on the left side goes up and he'll be fouled. And that one could have been a little dangerous. Wasn't, thankfully. 3 personal fouls on Brendan Rowley.
That was a hard foul. Like you said, I'm glad that Goff wasn't hurt when he came down, because he came down with a lot of force.
It's actually usually the player in the air that ends up going upside down and over. That he landed kind of square on that one.
Thank you for that education in the law of physics.
Second free throw for Goff is up and in as well. 4 for 4 for Goff. So it cuts the lead to 2 yet again. Smith with it. Smith drives, spins, fakes, goes up, shot up, no good, rebound. And it's going to be taken by Goff. Almost saved by number 32, Shandon Clark. And it's Blackburn underneath, looking for White. Has Goff. Oh, Goff had Hutchings underneath, couldn't find him. Hutchings takes a three-point shot up, no good, rebound to Hunter. And Parowan comes back, 28-26. Hunter drives, pivots. Top of the key, this is Rowley, back to Hunter. And Parowan will reset. And they're going to say one shot. Walker with it. To Hunter. Back to Smith. Smith dangerous from there. He's hit a lot of buckets in this gym. Down to 40 seconds left. Now to Hunter. Hunter covered by Blackburn. And Parowan's just playing that passing game. I think they'll take a wide open layup if they see one. But other than that, I think they'll wait for the buzzer of this one. Hunter to Clark to Smith. Smith at the free throw line will drop back. Smith underneath, pretty pass, and there it is as the Beaver defense loses track of Shandon Clark.
He did exactly what he should do. Drove to the basket and drew the defense to him and made the basket.
Matthew Roberts with a long shot from way out. It's 30-26. Parowan when we come back.
The staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Welcome back to the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale. We've got C-Dub, our production manager, running things for us. And it'll be Parowan ball to start this fourth quarter. The Rams outscored the Beavers 15-6 in that third quarter.
Not only that, but they also out-rebounded the Beavers, and they caused 3 Beaver turnovers where Parowan had no turnovers that third quarter. The third quarter was all Rams, and it's showing not only on the scoreboard, but all the way around.
So the scoring, the Rams much improved in the second half so far, and it'll be Jake Smith who will start the ball with it for Parowan. Rowley with it. Rowley drives, knocked away. Kason Goff with the steal, picked up by Blackburn. Blackburn to Roberts, in the corner to Hutchings. Hutchings drives in, contact, no call.
Ooh.
And Hutchings with a bad leg. He's not putting any pressure on that right leg.
No, he's injured.
And the shot goes up and in for Rowley. And there'll be a timeout on the floor. as Brennan Hutchins will go out.
You know, you hate to see a player ever get injured on the floor, you know, either team, and especially, I don't know if it's his ankle. It looks like it's his ankle. Oh, I'd rather see it be an ankle than a knee.
Yeah, it could be one of those high ankle sprains. Just two Beavers collided in the air, and that was that thing we talked about before with my law of physics explanation. As two bodies collide and injuries occur. Blackburn with it for Beaver. On the right side to Roberts. Down by 7 at the 7:23 mark. That's the biggest lead of the game for Parowan. Beavers were up by 8 at one point. Hoyt inside to White. White back to Hoyt. Back to White. White drives, double teams. Back to Hoyt. Inside, the ball's going to be, Hoyt gets it back. Hoyt in trouble, gets it over to Goff. Kind of a nifty pass underneath.
That was a beautiful pass.
So Roberts with it. And for the Beavers, no need to panic. Just run that steady offense. Blackburn goes in. 8-foot jumpers up, no good. There's Smith with the rebound. And in the second half, the Rams have out-rebounded the Beavers.
Yeah, nobody was there to rebound on that last shot.
Goff will pick up a foul. And that's only the third team foul for the Beavers.
You know, the lead as it is at 7, you know, there's still a lot of basketball left to play. 6:22, like you said, the Beavers don't need to panic. They don't need to start launching threes or anything like that. Just play their offense, get those good shots, and make those opportunities count.
Rowley on the right side to Smith. He's covered by Roberts. Inside back to Rowley. Rowley, jump shot. Count it. He's fouled. Wow. Brendan Rowley now with the first 5 points of the fourth quarter.
You know, and what we're seeing from this Parowan team is just a lot of take it, Scott, because I just forgot what I was going to say.
A lot of energy as Rowley just turns around. He wasn't even open. He just shot that one under pressure. Shot is up, no good on the rebound. And it's going to be taken by the Rams, Justice Walker. Walker back to Smith. Smith would like to put a dagger in the Beavers, but he's cut off by Roberts. Back to Smith. 6 minutes left in the game. It's a 9-point lead for Parowan. Beavers yet to score in this fourth quarter. The Rams already have 5, and there'll be a timeout by the coach of the Parowan Rams. We'll take it as well and be back after this.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Welcome back to Beaver High School, and the Parowan Rams now with a 5-0 run to start the fourth, and it was a missed free throw, but they've gone up by 9 points. And in the second half, it's been 20 points for the Rams, only 6 for the Beavers. That's a 14-point swing. You talked about momentum.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say before forgot what I was going to say. There's been a huge momentum swing. We've seen the pendulum just completely swing Parowan's way, and it's showing all over the floor.
On the right side, Clark to Rowley. Rowley looking for Smith. Smith, long three-point jumper. That looked good from the minute it left his hand.
That was a beautiful shot. From the second we saw it, it was nothing but net.
That's a 12-point lead now for the Rams. And I talked about it. Jake Smith would love to put a dagger in the Beavers, and he just did. Matthew Roberts with the ball on the right side, takes the double pick. And it's Case and Goff. Goff drives in, free throw line jumper, up and in, no good. Rebound, there is Clark. To Justice Walker. And you can see Paul Eliason working on the ankle of Brennan Hutchins. Smith, left hand crossover to Clark. To Hunter. This is actually Clark. The other one was Walker. Had it for a minute. Now to Smith. Parowan taking their time. They've got the 12-point lead.
Yeah, there's no need for them to rush.
Walker with it. Off the right side to Hunter. Clark to Smith. And Parowan just burning clock. Smith crosses over with the left hand, goes up over Roberts, shot up, no good. They'll call an offensive foul, Roberts, as Smith actually leaned in, Roberts with a shoulder, and a good call.
You know, and I can't even really say that Parowan was cold that first half because they really weren't cold, but this second half they've come out with a little extra fire, a little extra steam, and they're making things happen on both ends of the floor.
4:37 left. It's Beavers by 12. They've got to start scoring now. Hutchings to Goff on the right side to Roberts. Roberts left-hand dribble. Kicks back up to Hoyt. Play covered by Smith. Underneath Purdy to White. White shot up and in.
Wow, that was a beautiful play. A beautiful pass from Hoyt to Gideon, who was all alone in the paint right under the basket.
And Gideon into double figures now with 12. 11, that is. And it's Smith with the ball. Beavers down by 10. Smith with it. Drives in. Looks underneath. Pretty pass. He saw it. And they scored it. It's Shannon Clark.
And that's where Beaver did not do what I was talking about earlier. They switched on the pick, but then they did not switch back, leaving him all alone under the basket.
Coach Hillock says, hurry up, guys. We don't got time. And it's Hoyt with the free throw line. Jumper up and in.
Pretty shot by Hoyt, and that wasn't an easy shot. It was he wasn't set. He just kind of threw it up in the air, and luckily it fell.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 3:40 left when we come back.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent Brent Stapley to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451.
Who are you waving to?
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network. And Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, as you can hear, and Peter Gale, our production manager. And we've got 3:40 left in the fourth quarter. It's 40-30 Parowan with that 10-point lead. Now the Beavers will have to score in bunches. Jake Smith with the ball for Parowan, and the Beavers extend 2-2-1. Full court press. Hunter with it, over to Smith. Smith back to Hunter. Ooh, near still. Hunter to Smith. That one's going to work. Oh, they're going to say it's off of the Beavers. And no one argues, so I didn't see that, but it happened.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but nobody argued.
It's usually indicative. If no one argues, it was a great call. Oh, Roberts could have had that one. Walker to Smith. Smith with the ball. Top to keep, drives, left hand to Hunter. Hunter drives again, left hand. And Parowan Rams will work some clock, and it's going to be, the ball's on the floor, and going to be a jump ball, Beaver basketball, as turnover on the Rams.
Great hustle by Tyler Hoyt, and then, help by Branson Blackburn to get that turnover and get possession back of the ball.
So Matthew Roberts will bring it up for the Beavers on the left side to Blackburn. That's Roberts, three-point jumpers up, no good, and rebound to the Rams again, Pepper.
Yeah, that was Rowley. That's his fourth rebound of the game.
In the corner for the Rams to Hunter. Hunter in the far corner. They've got a spread offense now. Going to spread it out on the Beavers. They're up 10 with 2.5 left. Beavers might have to foul. Timeout on the floor for the Rams. We'll take it and be back after this. It's Parowan by 10.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
I'm making an executive decision.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sport Network. I've got Pepper Executive Decision Gail with me and Cooter as my production manager. And for the Parowan Rams, they're up 10 and they've got the ball. We'll have an update here in just a moment from Paul Eliason on Brendan Hutchings. And right now it's the Rams spreading it out, and they'd like to burn some clock. It'll be interesting to see if the Beavers start fouling and when they do. It's Smith up, shot no good. Rebound to Branson Blackburn to Roberts. The Beavers run. Beavers on the left side, almost knocked down. Hoyt open three-point, jumpers up and in.
Wow, Beaver needed that.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. The Beavers down by 7 when we come back.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network. And it's a 7-point lead. The Beavers with some inspired defenses has started to move as they've scored 7 in this quarter now. But the Rams have scored 10.
Yeah, and Tyler knocking down that big tray right there before the timeout. Beaver needed that, and hopefully that'll give them the momentum they need to cut this lead.
On the right side, Rowley has it in the corner. Top of the key to Hunter. Back to Rowley. Hunter covered by Goff. Over to Rowley. Rowley in the corner to Clark. Back to Rowley. Cross-court pass to Hunter. Hunter fakes. 12-foot jumpers up. No good. Rebound to be taken by Case and Goff. And the Beavers on the run. This could get exciting. 1:45 left. Roberts drives on Hunter. Can't get around the senior. Hunter actually a junior. The two juniors battling it out. White with it. White trying to find Roberts. Does have him. Roberts drives in. Left hand, shot up and in. Matthew Roberts with a beautiful layup.
Wow, you know, and I didn't think that one was going to go in as far out as he was, but somehow he was able to hook that left arm and just make that layup fall.
That 12-point lead down to 5 now, 40-35. Parowan with the ball. Beavers with some momentum. It's Smith with it, top of the key. Smith drives. Corner to Clark, underneath to Walker. Walker can't handle it. There'll be a foul on Tyler Hoyt.
You know, and Beaver, you know, right now with that foul, that'll give them, you know, one more foul to give, but that was smart on Tyler's part to get the clock stopped and prevent them from a scoring opportunity.
The only problem is it's Tyler's 4th personal foul. He can't give any more. Underneath it's Walker. Walker out to Rowley. Back to Smith. Smith top of the key, looking for Rowley. Has him on the right side. Rowley cross-court pass. 2 Rams there. Ooh, ball's almost lost. Hunter to it. Gets it to Rowley, back to Smith. Smith drives in. He's covered by Hoyt. The Beavers kind of chasing the ball. They got to get it. We'll stop. And Rowley with the layup, no good. And it's going to be ball on the ground. Tyler Hoyt with it. He drives on the right side, goes up, no call. And it's going to go off the Beavers. Parowan basketball.
No, on the Beavers, they wanted a foul on that last layup. He's hurting down there on the foul line. Tyler is, but official Holman, he says no, there was no foul. Just not going to happen.
Timeout on the floor, 40-35. Parowan with the ball, 35 seconds left when we come back.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pawn has Southern Utah's largest collection of firearms, including new, used, and hard-to-find weapons. Beaver Sport and Pawn also has ammo, fishing and camping gear, tools, books, boots, antiques, and much, much more. As always, Beaver Sport and Pawn offers free advice on any subject. Come visit Beaver Sport and Pawn at 91 North Main in Beaver or call 438-2100. That's 438-2100. Beaver Sport and Pawn is happy to support Beaver High School athletics on the Beaver Sports Network. Go Beavers! Welcome back to the Beaver Sports Network. The Beavers have 35 seconds, and it's a tall task. There could be no mistakes. They're going to have to foul, and they're going to have to count on the Parowan Rams to miss some free throws. And they're going to have to take some chances at some turnovers. They let Smith have it. Smith, 33 seconds. I'm surprised they're letting any time go off the clock.
I was going to say the same thing.
And the Rams go ahead and attack anyway, and there's going to be a foul called, and Clark kind of throws a forearm and catches Tyler Hoyt in the nose.
That's the second time, the last two plays on the ball, Tyler's been on the floor, and he's definitely hurting.
Got a foul on Gideon White. And Tyler's kind of on the floor.
No blood that we can see.
Yeah,
there's
a lot
blood.
of blood on the floor. We'll take a short break while they attend to Tyler Hoyt.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. You'll also appreciate their newly remodeled modern restrooms and Eager Beaver touchless car wash that offers the newest in car wash technology. And, of course, stop in Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
With an injury, and he's going to head to the locker room, and he's bleeding pretty good. Hopefully it's just like a split lip and not teeth. Hope he doesn't require the services of Statman Dave or Del Myers, one of the dentists in town.
I would concur with that statement.
So the update is Brendan Hutchings has an ankle sprain. It says it's not a high sprain. He should be okay for next week. And the referees, because of all the blood on the floor, there's a trail, and they're going to have to do some disinfecting before they can resume play. So there's 24 seconds left. I was a little surprised the Beavers didn't foul immediately and start the free throw battle, but you don't second guess Coach Joe Hillock. He's got enough experience and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I was too. With 35 seconds left and a foul to give, I was expecting a foul immediately upon the throw-in of the game, but we didn't see that. Scott, I want to give a shout out to the officials of the game. I would never ever want to put the stripes on and ref any game, any age. And, I don't know the one official, but I do know Official Holman. He from Panguitch. He was my seminary teacher for 4 years, one of my most favorite teachers I've ever had. I look up and respect him a lot, and I think he does a great job, and he's done a great job tonight as well as his partner.
So I think the officiating has been good tonight, so no complaints from me. 40-35, and it'll be Clark. Shandon Clark will go to the line. For him, it's his first free throws of the game. And it's only a 1-and-1 opportunity. Oh, no, it's two. He throws up, no good. So he'll have another. So they counted that on the shot.
And who checked in for him?
For Hoyt?
For Hoyt.
It was
Smith.
Dylan Smith. He throws up and good this time. Going to go over to Matthew Roberts. Beavers 20 seconds. They're down by 6. And Beavers have got to shoot some three-point shots. Don't have time to wait. Roberts with it. Takes a screen, long three-point jumper short. It's going no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Beavers. Really, this one's over. And Parowan's going to sneak into Beaver High School and still a victory. Timeout by Coach Stubbs for the Rams. We'll take it as well and be back in 1 minute.
The results are in. Beaver Valley Hospital is ranked #1 in support of Beaver High School athletics. They also rank #1 in providing first-rate health care at a reasonable cost and offer a full range of services, including emergency and inpatient support, home health, and even hospice. The hospital food is prepared fresh daily, and people even like it. Beaver Valley Hospital also has an outstanding long-term care facility that helps take care of your loved ones who could use some compassionate assistance. Beaver Valley Hospital, with a staff and doctors you can trust.
Scott and Lori Robinson and the employees of Beaver Drug and Gift are lifetime supporters of Beaver High School. Beaver Drug and Gift is a full-service hometown pharmacy that provides personalized information about your medications, as well as insurance information, and can even help you understand Medicare Part D benefits. Beaver Drug and Gift has a wide range of gift ideas and a full-service floral department for gifts for any occasion. For friendly and professional service, visit your neighbors of Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main or call 438-2470. Beaver Drug and Gift, proud supporters of Beaver High School.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and Cooter, our production manager. That's C-Dub. Appreciate him being here. And for the Rams, they've got the ball, 6-point lead, 10 seconds. And barring a miracle, they'll give the Beavers the first loss in region play and avenge a loss earlier in the season. And Jake Smith will go to the line and shoot 1-1. He wasn't giving up the ball as he's a confident free throw shooter. 3 points in the game, or excuse me, 3 free throws already in this game.
Yeah, and I don't know if they could see it on the film, but Matthew Roberts was tapping him on the back almost like he was hitting a conga drum, and the official just didn't call it. But, you know, credits to Matthew Roberts for not, hitting him harder or making it a real aggressive foul.
Shot is up. Smith, oh, no good. So Smith misses one. Roberts with the ball. Drives in, and he'll be fouled. And they could actually call an intentional foul on that one. They don't. They just call holding. And Parowan with lots of fouls to give. They've only got 3 fouls and a half. So
yeah, they still have 4-3 to give now.
So they can actually foul this game completely out. And 6-point lead again, like we mentioned. Roberts with it. Goes up from way deep. Gets it to White. White, 2 points out the bucket. Count it. And that cuts the lead to 4. So the Parowan Rams defeat the Beavers by exactly the same margin as they did as the Beavers defeated the Rams.
And hats off to Parowan. They just played a solid game, especially in the second half. The first half they were cold on the boards, but the second half they came out. They were hot on the boards. They caused a lot of turnovers. Their shooting came alive, and they made Beaver. They just caused Beaver to make a few errors that put them on the boards.
Okay, we'll take a break in our Beaver Sports Network post-game. Be back with commentary after this.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver,
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66B store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. You'll find everything you need, including an excellent variety of grocery items and snacks, top-grade Trop Arctic motor oil to help your car's engine last longer, clean-running Phillips 66 gasoline, and even diesel fuel. That's why Ray's 66 has been the only stop for any road trip. Ray's 66B store is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week at 290 South Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School.
Hi, this is Len at Fish Lake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome y'all to come out and check out our new facility.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town. Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, South Creek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. South Creek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the South Creek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. South Creek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Welcome back on the Beaver Sports Network. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and Cooter Gale. And it's a final, and the Rams, you know, if you look at these quarters, Pepper, the Rams and Beavers both score 11 points in the second and fourth quarters. The Beavers outscored the Rams by 5 in the first, and the Rams outscored the Beavers by 9 in the third. So, you know, really very closely fought game. It's a 4-point win for the Rams, and both teams now go to 5-1 in region play.
You know, and I think that the turning point for the Rams in this game was that third quarter. They came out in the half, and they were extremely, you know, aggressive on both ends of the floor. They started rebounding well. Their shots started to fall. They caused 3 Beaver turnovers that quarter. They outscored the Beavers, and that's when we saw that big momentum shift. And I think that was probably what, you know, was able to put the Rams that was why the Rams were able to get the win tonight.
2 key injuries for the Beavers in that fourth quarter. Brendan Hutchings goes down with an ankle sprain, and Tyler Hoyt with a mouth injury. He bled all over the floor, so 2 big injuries for the Beavers. Let's take a look at some of our players of the game, and let's run down the scoring. First of all, for the Beavers, leading all scorers was number 10, Gideon White. He had 13.
You know, Gideon, he just played an all-around amazing game. Not only, you know, being the leading scorer, he also had 9 rebounds. We saw him aggressively on both ends of the floor, you know, hit the floor, rebounding. And so for Gideon, he's going to get the Mike's Foodtown Player of the Game. It's good for 1 DiGiorno pizza of his choice. We'd like to thank Mike Rosenloff and the gang at Mike's Foodtown for sponsoring the Player of the Game. And again, that is Gideon White. Great game tonight by Gideon.
Matthew Roberts with 7 points, 4 points apiece for Goff and Blackburn. Smith adds 2. And then our other player of the game, Tyler Hoyt, with 7.
And Tyler, for getting that Player of the Game, he will get a Dairy Queen combo meal free at Dairy Queen here in Beaver. We want to thank everybody out to Dairy Queen for their support of doing our Players of the Game. Tyler had 3 rebounds. He had 2 steals and 3 assists tonight. Unfortunately, leaving the floor, you know, with I'm not sure if it was a bloody lip or a bloody nose, but, you know, with that injury. But congratulations to Tyler for getting the Dairy Queen Player of the Game.
And on a programming note, the Beaver High School boys will be on the air both Wednesday and Friday. At Wednesday, it'll be the boys at Millard, and on Friday, it'll be the Beaver High School boys at Kanab in their last 2 road games. They'll finish up at home with Enterprise and Delta to finish the season. Taking a look for the girls next week, it'll be Millard at home. We'll have that one, so we'll have broadcasts, I believe, every night of the week this coming week, as we'll have the girls on Tuesday, the boys at Millard on Wednesday, the girls home with Kanab on Thursday, and then the boys at Kanab on Friday. So lots of high school basketball action coming on the Beaver Sports Network. And again, it's the final 41 for Parowan, 37 for Beaver. For Pepper Gale, Cooter Gale, I'm Scott Langford. Have a great night.